What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Mario B coming at y'all with week 5 of the ICP, the International Competitive Pokemon League, the International Clown Posse, whatever the F you want to call it. We're back, baby, and we're here with week 5 action. I'm very excited for this week, and if you are as well, make sure to show your support by leaving a like down below. And if y'all are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing. This week we take on the homie Bishme and the creator Haven Hurricanes. It should be a really fun one. If you don't know who Bishme is, make sure to go check them out. They will be linked in the description down below, along with all the other amazing ICP coaches. Down below we also have a playlist to our ICP run so far, so if you missed any games, please feel free to check the description down below and follow along. We have our draft analysis, week 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. I'm about to spoil our record right now, so if you haven't checked out any of our prior videos, make sure to go check it out in the description down below, because I'm about to spoil our record in 3, 2, 1. Go watch the video if you haven't. We are currently sitting at 2-2, so we're even right now. We started off the season 0-2. We're on a little 2-0 winning streak right now, so let's see if we can keep that momentum riding. A W here would be huge. Going to 3-2 is a lot better than going to 2-3, and hopefully we brought the team this week to do it. As always, big shout out to the homie CJ and 6 Foot Hacks or Leo for the help with building this week. They really helped with mocks. They really helped with insight into the build, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident heading into this week that we can pick up a huge W. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and break down both of the teams, my opponents and mine, talk about what we're bringing and why, and then we'll dive right into the battle. So if you are looking to skip any portions of the video, please feel free to find yourself at any part of the video that you would like. And yeah, and sorry if my camera looks a little weird. I'm playing with like the contrast and stuff like that. I had my ring light on, but I looked super like white and pale, and it kind of threw me off. But now I look kind of too orange and red, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But let's go ahead and focus on what this matchup is looking like. So Bishme's team will appear on the screen, not now, right now. And as you can see, my opponent does have a Swampert, a Regidrago, a Cryogonal, a Bronzong with access to Terra in Psychic, Water, and Fairy, a Glimmet with access to Terra in Rock, Water, and Flying, a Ribombee, an Arboliva, a Ceruledge, and a Mightyena. So you can see the 6 that I'm expecting right here. I think these are the best 6 that my opponent can bring against me. I think the Regidrago is kind of a mute point. In one of my mocks, Leo did bring a Dragon Dance Normal Gem Explosion one, which I think could be kind of handy in getting rid of Weezing. But in my opinion, like, it's not worth dedicating a whole set just to get rid of Weezing. Like, Weezing doesn't do much this matchup besides check the Regidrago. So like, yes, if you're building in a way to like defeat a check, you'll do that, but what utility does it provide outside of that? But then to be fair, like, what else could Bishme bring? In my opinion, I think the Cryogonal is the best mon to bring over that slot. It at least gives you some type of hazard removal, and it also gives you some type of freeze dry slash ice coverage against my team. So it could be pretty strong here, but I you know, I put the Regidrago on there just because it is quote unquote the better mon, right? So yeah, so like I said, these are the 6 that I'm expecting. Swampert, you know, Ceruledge, Arboliva, Ribombee, Dragon, Regidrago, and Bronzong. Bronzong's gonna be really scary here with Terra. If they're like Iron Defense with Terra Fairy, I really don't know if we can win. I think we might be cooked, but we have to see if we can kind of play to our outs, or maybe play around it. But I think that's a really strong set here. Webs could also be really annoying for my team. I do have a removal this week, but they are still a little bit annoying. We try to build a team that would kind of not mitigate it, but you know, play around that as best as possible. Ceruledge is a huge threat here. I'm expecting Clear Amulet, but it could be something like Bulk Up, Clear Amulet, Swords Dance, Clear Amulet. There's a lot of sets they could run. I really think like a Swords Dance or Bulk Up, Poltergeist, Bitterblade, and Close Combat set makes a lot of sense here. I think getting up hazards really early is going to be really important, just because we want to scout what item it is. Arboliva is another really strong check to my Sinistcha here, which I think they could potentially bring, or which I think they are going to bring, because it's really their best switch in to Sinistcha here, besides like some Spadef, maybe Terra Fairy, Bronzong. But at that point, like, I think it's better as a win con here as opposed to like a defensive pivot. Mightyena could come. I'm really sleeping on Mightyena. Like, I didn't prep for it at all, and if it does decide to come, I guess I do have the Weezing there for it, so it's not too scary. But you know, Weezing plus Drago is a little bit pressuring it's pressuring the Weezing a lot, so we have to definitely be mindful about that. And yeah, those are some of the mons that I could see being kind of like an issue here. Rabombi also like Choice Specs Trick, maybe Quiver Dance could be a little bit scary. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much kind of like what I'm expecting slash kind of fearful of. But let's go ahead and dive into what we're bringing and why. Sorry about that, folks. But first one on the team is our Weezing-Galar. Weezing-Galar here is rocking Knockoff, Parting Shot, Flare Blitz, and Darkest Lariat. I think I want to say, did I? No. I think I was meant to switch Parting Shot out for U-Turn. I can't remember if that was this matchup or a different one. I think it might have been the one against Seth, but yeah, this is just a really good mon here in checking the Ceruledge. Darkest Lariat is on there for like some type of like iron defense, psychic, Bronzong, maybe like a Ceruledge with bulk up could be a little bit annoying. Darkest Lariat can help get past all those moves. Parting Shot's just really nice for momentum. This mon's staying in the back, to be honest. The good thing is that I do live a +2 adamant, clear amulet, Ceruledge, close combat at +2 after rock. So that's basically what this set's meant to do. Switch in on the Ceruledge, potentially on a Swords Dance or some type of setup. If it goes for just a regular close combat, I believe I do live 2 of them after rocks, barring like a Life Orb set. So it's really good here, just in checking that mon because it's a little bit scary. Next we got the Bruxish. Bruxish is really strong in this matchup. It outspeeds all his team barring the Cryogonal and the Rabombi, and Rabombi can die to like a potential Choice Bandit Aqua Jet if it's taking 1 round of rock. So really strong one here and just being able to click Aqua Jet in the end game. If not, you know, still really strong with like wave crashes into like Swampert, into Regidrago, into the Arboliva, and into the Bronzong. We are Terra Water this week just because we do have an array of like coverage moves for water, so I definitely thought it was the best. Terra Psychic is also pretty good, but like Bronzong's always a free switch, so I think I'd rather click Wave Crash, so that's why we went with Terra Water. Next we got Blastoise, which is our win con here with the Shell Smash. Heavy duty boot, so that way we're not affected by webs if they do decide to bring that, but Shell Smash is really nice here. We get a +2, and if everything's pretty much chipped down, you know, Arboliva's taking a little bit of chip, Bronzong's taking a little bit of chip, we absolutely run through this man's team. Even Cryogonal with a Super Spadef set, you know, if it's not boots, it takes a round of rocks, it could do a lot of damage. So really strong mon here. Potential win con, we just gotta see how we play it out. Next we got Sinistcha with the Terra Fairy, Calm Mind, Machagacha, Terra Blast, Shadow Ball. This one is just really strong here as well. Like they don't have the best switch-ins to Sinistcha. Sinistcha is also my switch-in to Swampert, so Swampert switches in. You know, most of the time it's getting up a Stealth Rock, most of the time it's flip turning, but getting this thing in is really nice. Their best switch into it, I like realistically, is like Arboliva, maybe even a Ceruledge, so that will help bait in the Incineroar. Next we got Cobalion, which is a super Spadef set here, rocking Stealth Rock, Iron Head, Close Combat, and Taunt. Taunt was a last minute addition on there. I was debating between like Roar, I was debating between Thunderwave. You know, I had a lot of things on this set. I decided to change it to Taunt last second, and honestly I'm kind of still thinking I should have changed it to Roar, just because I'm a little bit scared of that Bronzong. But you know, I'm thinking is like, if Bronzong's in and it sets up once, like I won't be able to roar it anyways. It's gonna body press me, so there's no real point. So I think Taunt's okay here, but Stealth Rock's just really nice for getting it up. There's also my Spadef wall, so it switches into Cryogonal, it switches into Rabombi, it switches into Glimmet, it switches into Arboliva. So that's really what this set is meant to do here. Lastly, we have Weezing-Galar, which is really good here with the T-Spikes. Getting up T-Spikes against this man's team with no Cryogonal is really important because it helps give chip on the Swampert, on the Arboliva, on the Regidrago, Bronzong if we could force it out, and it Terras. You know, it's just really good here. Dazzling Gleam is really nice because it does hit the Regidrago and I don't risk missing. And Clear Smog is really nice because, you know, as we saw in the week 1 watch through, Bishmi did get some Ancient Power boost with Regidrago, so if he wants to go for that, you know, he clicks Ancient Power on my Weezing the first turn and he gets an Omni boost and he's some type of like choice item. We definitely want to make sure we Clear Smog that away. Clear Smog's also nice for like a Bronzong that's set up with like Terra Fairy, and it has body presses up, you know, we can get a clear smog off on it, and it's really strong here. And then defog is there just in case we need to get rid of the webs, just in case we toxic enough mons that we feel like getting rid of T-spikes would be okay. You know, getting rid of that webs on our side would be really nice. I really like my team this week. You know, knock on wood, I'm not jinxing it, but I think it's a really strong build. And again, big thank you to CJ, big thank you to 6 Foot Hacks for looking it over, providing the mocks. And yeah, that's going to be the team builder here. Let's go ahead and see if we can pull off our third win for the ICP and swing a lot of momentum back in our favor. I'll catch you on the battle. Alrighty, y'all, we are back with the battle. Let's see what Bishmi decides to bring. Oh, okay. No Arboliva, and instead they decided to bring the Cryogonal. Sounds good to me. I might be eating during this video, y'all, just because Bishmi did show up a little bit later than expected, and I'm just getting off work. I'm pretty hungry. I want to eat some dinner. But let's see, Regidrago, Rabombi, Swampert, Bronzong, Cryogonal, Ceruledge. Okay, so they do bring the spinner. Like I was mentioning in my team builder, like Cryogonal was a mon I saw could bring over the Regidrago, but was not expecting it over the Arboliva. I thought the Arboliva was really good here for the other thing here. Damn, this volume is so loud. Okay, that should be okay. So I had two leads. One was either Weezing or the Cobalion here. I think Weezing's still really good here. T-spikes did get a little bit less viable here, but I still like leading it off. Like, yeah, you know, yeah, that's fine. Like my spinner doesn't want to take the freeze dryer, ice beam, or whatever's coming out, but I mean, once I get some calm minds up, I should be fine. And I didn't mention this, but if you don't know who my opponent is, make sure to go check them out. They will be linked in the description down below. Cool. So they lead off with this thing. I am thinking that they are just going to get up the webs here. I do need this mon for not only the Swampert, not only the Regidrago, but potentially the Swampert. So I'll just go hard into Cobalion. If they get up webs, they get up webs. I get up rocks here. So I'm not too worried about it. And I don't want to take a Psychic. I don't want to take any damage for the Regidrago. Okay. Is that Specs 267? Let's see. That might be Specs. Cobalion down to 267. That did about 30%. With the Psychic, that is looking like it is Choice Specs. Okay, and is it Modest Choice Specs? It could be Timid. Okay, Timid Choice Specs. So two options here. I could get up rocks here, and I do like getting up rocks here. If they go Cryogonal, that's fine. This is my switch into Cryogonal, so I'm not too worried about it. I could Iron Head it down a little bit. Okay, so a couple of things here. I got up rocks. They're probably getting up rocks too. I really want to taunt here, but I don't want to taunt because then, you know, if I taunt here and they get some damage off on this, then I don't have a switch into Rabombi, which is a bad thing. So I'd rather get in my Sinistra now and maybe potentially Terra, maybe get up a Calm Mind. They don't have Arboliva anymore, so I'm not scared to get up a Calm Mind here. Alrighty, they get a flip turn here. Now, is that... I do kind of feel like they did a lot, though. Yeah, that's actually like max attack Swampert. So I wonder if that's actually Choice Scarf. Because Homeboy has been known to bring some really random stuff here. Okay. Ceruledge comes out here. So far we've seen the Rabombi. We know it's Choice Specs with Psychic, right? We've seen the Swampert with Flip Turn, and I do think that is an offensive Homeboy right there. So we'll go here. We'll put max attack because That thing brought me down to 310. Yeah, it did 19%. There's no way they do that unless they're max attack. So here I just go out into my Incineroar. If they're clear Amulet and they Swords Dance, that's fine. I am Choppleberry for this, so I'm not too worried about it. And I have had, oh, they're boots. They're boots. They're boots. I'm stupid. They're boots. Oh, let's go. This is beautiful. Two things. I get a free knockoff or a free parting shot here. Knockoff or parting shot here. We know they're heavy duty boots. An apple guys. Probably weak armor, right? Let's see what does more. No, no thing is good. So T-Spikes are really not that good here. It looks like they prepared for it a lot. Knockoff will do more. What are they going to switch in here? Maybe Bombi, Cryogonal, Swampert, Drago. Yeah, knockoff is good. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Knockoff. I almost Terra there. That was an accident. Chubby fingers. And if I'm muting myself, y'all, it's because I'm eating. I don't want y'all to hear me crunching. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful damage. Now, let's see. This Bronzong, I think it's worth just I think it's worth parting shotting here. Because I don't have the best switch-ins into it, to be honest. Bronzong versus Incineroar. I might actually just I could scout Terra here though. But let me see, how much did this knockoff do? Knockoff did about, yeah, it did about that much, right? Yeah, no, it's Spadef with no item. Flareblitz does a lot, and if it Terra Fairies, Terra Waters, it could do a lot of things here. And I need this for Sarah Ledge. This parting shot here. Oh, they stayed in, dude. I could have just killed this thing. I think I'm gonna go Sinister. Because then I can just Shadow Ball. If they Iron Defense, I don't think I'm too worried. If they're Rest, that might suck, but they're leftovers actually, not Chesto. Nice. This seems problematic for them though, right? I kind of want to call mine here. Also just like Shadow Ball though. If they Terra here, that's fine. This is their only Terra captain, I think, right? This and Glimmet? Yeah, so I'm not too scared about what they want to do with the Terra here. I'm assuming it's Terra Psychic if they were just, you know, willing to stand like that. Terra Fairy? Very nice. Okay. Oh, that did a lot. Okay, cool. So can't switch in on rocks anymore, right? I don't want to take this hit. I just go into Cobalion. Cobalion is the main switch into this thing. It can also switch into Cryogonal as well. So definitely want to make sure we're being smart with this mon here. Do they U-turn? I don't think they U-turn. They probably Moonblast here, if I had to guess. Does this 2-hit KO 303 to 135? 303 to 135. That did about 168 points of damage. So that will be a KO here. Is there anything that better takes this? Like, what does Weezing take from this? Let me see. Like, if Weezing takes 20%, it might be worth it. It doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want all that damage off on this thing. What's the Rota Oko here with my Cobalion here? Oh, it's actually a guaranteed KO here. Okay. My switch-ins to Homeboy are going to suck. Yeah, my switch-ins to Cryogon are going to suck. But that's fine. So I go Bruxish here, and then now I claim a KO. Let's see. So Bombi, Okos, Cobalion. I just Aqua Jet here. And Bruxish should pick up this KO. Unless they feel confident that they can... Oh, say... Okay, apparently they feel confident that they can get rid of rocks here. And I guess, yeah, this would be the turn to go into Cryogono. This might do half, though. Oh, this thing is bulky. Okay. I'm thinking super bulky. Max HP, max defense. So they should be able to get off the thing here. Yeah, I really, really want to be Terra'd here. Maybe I Aqua Jet one more time to get it off with Bruxish. Right? If I Terra, it might be an Oko from here. A double Aqua Jet. But then do I really want to get no Terra Fairy on Sinistcha? Might be worth. Let's do it. I do think it's worth. Because then if this should to a KO from where it's from. And if it does, that's fine. They get off a spin. They potentially could Ice Beam here as well. Like Ice Beam or Freeze Dry. Either way, we live the Freeze Dry. And like I said, I don't have the best switches to this thing. So we're just going to Terra Water. Aqua Jet this thing. Shit to hit KO. Oh, that looks like a bad roll. That looks like a really, really bad roll. Of course, we're going to go for it, but it looks like a bad roll here. And if we can get rid of this thing's spin ability. Okay, cool. No spin. So no spin for them. Bruxish, Okos, Cryogono. And that means that when Homeboy comes back in, and by Homeboy, I'm talking about Rabombi, they will not be able to live the rocks. So I don't mind that. It's almost like a 2-for-1 here with Bruxish. I don't mind that trade there, I think. Plus, Bruxish is in my win column. Like, Bruxish is just here to break. Right? Because I have and he has nothing for he has nothing for Blastoise. So once Blastoise gets cooking, and I think Swampert's offensive. Like I think Blastoise can win this game. Just gotta find the right spot. Shadow Sneak on Ceruledge, something to keep in mind as well. But honestly, like, what do they switch into this? Like maybe Regidrago? And if they do, maybe... Yeah, at that point, I think I have to sack off the Bruxish. Oh, they go Swampert. Okay. So I don't mind getting this chip off on Swampert. Like, if they're offensive Swampert, like I think they are, I think they're Choice Scarf Swampert. This is doing almost half. So let's see. Okay, we Aqua Jet here. Should do half. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, that did maybe like 30% there. So, maybe max HP? Maybe max HP Swampert? Definitely offensive though. Swampert, Okos, Swapper, Okos, Bruxish. Okay. Sorry, Bruxish, my beloved. But really, really clutch getting rid of the potential spin option. I think they go on to... I don't know who they go out into. Because, in my opinion, they can only really go out into Ceruledge or the Bronzong. And I think I just parting shot on it, and then I go for Blastoise's game here. And I think Blastoise might be able to cook. Bronzong's chip down. Regigigas dies to Ice Beam. Ceruledge will die. Perfect. Okay, this thing dies in, right? Oh, okay. Why didn't he save that sack? Okay, well. Okay. Cobalion, Okos, Ribombee. I didn't know it worked like that. Okay, maybe he wanted me to, like, force me to kind of do this. What don't we want to see here? Let's see. If we go out into Weezing, that probably forces what? The Ceruledge? Maybe the Swampert? I'm okay seeing the Swampert. I have Sinistcha. I'm okay seeing the Ceruledge. I have Incineroar. I don't want to see that Regidrago. So I think I just go out into this. And if they go Bronzong, maybe I just YOLO and go Blastoise and set up. Okay, they're going to go into this. That's fine. This might be the turn I was looking for. Because if I go Incineroar now, I can get a parting shot off on something. I will take rocks, but I believe I live 2 close combats. Get off an Intimidate. Poltergeist here again. And he misses again, dude. I am so sorry. I'm really, really sorry about that. If they go Bronzong here, maybe. If they go Bronzong here, maybe it's game. Go Bronzong, please. Go Bronzong, please. Yes. Okay, okay. What do they go on to? Swampert, Bronzong, they're all really okay. Just not Regidrago. Okay, I think it's time. I think it's time. I think it's Blastoise time. I think it's Blastoise time. Okay. So it is definitely Blastoise time. Let's do it. Come on, Blastoise. Let's carry us to a W, baby. Carry us to a W, baby. Kind of regret not being wider up here. But hopefully they overpredict and go for like an Iron Defense or something. Yeah, we'll Shell Smash up. Okay. There we go. And do they go for Body Press? Future Sight. Okay. That's fine with me. We just surf here. We just surf here. Maybe Future Sight into Sneak? Maybe Future Sight into Sneak? But this should pick up a KO here. Blastoise, Okos, Bronzong. Now, how much is this Future Sight doing? Let's see. We got the Bronzong here. I believe this thing's at -2. On my Blastoids, right? -2, I think Shell Smash takes you to. Swampert comes out here. Swampert will take a little bit of rocks. Swampert's sitting at about... Okay. Now, let me get this right, okay? So, I'm at -1. And actually, now I'm thinking about it, maybe this thing's AV. AV max attack. I do take about half from an Earthquake. Let's see, if you are max attack. Take about 86% from an Earthquake if they're max attack. Surf actually might have a okay chance though. And then they'll put me in torrent range? Let's see. They have to be AV to live this. They are AV. Okay. And they liquidate. Okay, I think that does it even less. Perfect. Oh, yeah, that's gonna... Oh, Blastoise to go. Leftovers? I never saw that. What the heck? Okay. Well, we're gonna break that down too. So Bronzong's gone. I think the Swampert will be gone too. If they go Ceruledge, I'm not sure if it's worth switching out. What would I be doing at that point? Preserving differential? Let's see. Maybe? Okay, Ceruledge. So definitely giving me like Shadow Sneak vibes. Do I preserve this just for differential? What would be the worst case scenario? They set up a Swords Dance. I don't live. Yeah, I think I actually have to attack here just because I don't want them to set up here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. I don't really care about the differential now I think about it. I just want the win. That's fine. We'll go Incineroar here. Incineroar actually puts in a whole lot of work here. I knocked this thing off. I should live a close combat still from the range that I'm at. In my opinion, I think they have to save Ceruledge here. It's just so good against my team. I just knock off here. And actually, we're getting kind of in a scary position because I don't have any priority to Oko the... I don't have any priority to Oko the Ceruledge if it lives this hit. Which, depending on his bulk, it could. Okay, they do close combat. Let's see. 27% it should do. Perfect. Okay. And now this thing's dead. Yep. Knock this thing off and it should pass away. Bye-bye. It never saw was Chopo, I think. Because of the Poltergeist misses, which I really apologize. Like, those definitely matter. Because, like, I don't know if I'd be in range, you know? He definitely know my item, though. Yeah, but Ceruledge at -1, like, you know. Incineroar, Poltergeist is only doing about 13%. So I think I just go hard into Weezing. I don't think I play any games here. I just go straight into Weezing. And I just, yeah, Dazzling leaving this thing down. They have to be Ice Fang, most likely to hit me the hardest. Ancient Power. Okay, they are going to go for Omni Boost. That did a lot. Okay. That did about 70 points of damage. Why did that do so much? Let me see. Regidrago versus... And I can live 2, which is the good thing. Let's see. Weezing versus Regidrago. Okay. And that did about 70 points of damage. It's about 22%. Okay, definitely not Choice Specs. Potentially Choice Scarf. Okay. So, potentially Choice Scarf, right? Into Ancient Power. I think I just keep clicking Clear Smog here. Yeah. I click Clear Smog once. Just in case they get the Omni Boost. Yep. Now that was doing about 70 points of damage. We definitely don't want to risk that. I really don't want to risk them being weakness policy though. I think I just Clear Smog here. Because Dazzling's only doing about 50% to this thing. And hope that I live the other one. Oh, it's because if they're not Scarf, this turns kind of dicey. Okay, we should live another one. We definitely don't want this thing getting any type of Omni boost or anything. Yeah, okay. So question is, do I go for the... I think I go for the Dazzling Gleam here. It could be in range here. Okay, no boost, no boost, no boost. And we OHKO. Okay, that's beautiful. Whew, that was a little bit of a scary end game there. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of scared. But we do manage to pick up a 3-0 victory here against Bishmi. And yes, Blastoise ended up putting the team on his back a little bit, you know, being able to break right there with Shell Smash. I really think Bruxish was really important, like being able to OHKO the Cryogonal and, you know, get rid of it in a 2-hit KO. And it's, I think that play was good looking in hindsight, like, because, you know, they have to fear that I will block their spin with Sinistcha and then Terra, right? And if they do that, that's at a, they get placed at a really big disadvantage. So being able to 2-hit KO there with the Aqua Jet meant that they have to predict on the first turn. If they don't spin, then they get no spin at all. And at that point, like, maybe the best play was to switch out to Swampert at that point. But even then, taking all that chip on Swampert would have been kind of deadly. But yeah, nevertheless, GG's to Bishmi. Make sure to check them out. There will be in the description down below. We managed to pick up our 3rd W here in the ICP, and I'm really excited. We have a lot of momentum swinging in our favor. Hopefully we can keep that going into the next week. Next week we do play the homie CJ Jensen, man. Oh man, and you know, the last time we played CJ, we actually hacked the shit out of him. So hoping for a clean game now. That is the homie, and hopefully we can pick up another W and move on to 4-2 next week. But let's stay in the moment. 3-2 right now. We're looking good. If y'all did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below. If you are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing, and I'll catch y'all beautiful people on the next one. Peace.